about 9J. C-Dub on the beat. Back against the wall, CL20's knocking rated. IGI's tripping, validated, shoot ready. Brown incarceration, got my people living daily. Gang wars back to back till the home is where they send me. Back against the wall.
What's good with everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a productive day, feeling blessed. And like I always say, it's one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. Now, I wanted to talk about this article, and I'm not going to get too in depth with it. On behalf of that, it was just recent information, and to be honest with you, it's a very delicate case. It's a sad case, and I feel sorry for the family. So let's just get right into the video. I want to talk about it and share my thoughts with you guys. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, always leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Check the links in the description for my Apple and Spotify music. Go ahead and run my streams up. And you can check out my playlist section on my YouTube channel and check out my music right there. Thank you guys for you guys' time. Most importantly, thank you guys for you guys' support. Now, this has been a trending topic, but it's a very unfortunate trending topic because it keeps coming up on my For You page. Tani shared it with me. She told me to talk about it. She was like, that's something you should address to the public. And I noticed a lot of articles all over Instagram have been posting it and resharing it. So we have this cute couple. This couple right here that had an unfortunate circumstance that were missing for quite some time, and then they were found. But there's a lot of speculation behind the situation in itself. Now, mind you, I just read a couple articles on it. No one knows what really happened or how it happened. There was a alert that went out that she was missing because she missed her appointment to get induced to have the baby. She was 9 months pregnant. Poor girl. So we have this couple right here, and I did a video about this individual's little brother, the one that passed away. And then I did the video about the Texas ballroom, like in the courtroom when everybody jumped over and beat up on the inmate because he took the life of a 15-year-old boy that happened to be his brother. So I understand that particular case. And I remember somebody pointing it out to me like, hey, man, if the younger brother was too busy robbing plugs, this dude probably robbed the plug and this and this and that. So it's all speculation. And when I read these articles, I read the comments of other people to see where everybody's mind frame is at. And people are always quick to either, I understand we're going to have our personal opinions and assumptions, but sometimes the assumptions can go a little too far. And, you start putting a title on somebody we don't know that yet. We don't know what this kid got himself into. We don't know what was over. One article, I heard it was like a 187 suicide. And I was like, okay, so he took her life and then he took his own life. But they said that both the bodies were tied up in the vehicle. Then there's a lot of speculation that the family members are the ones that found the vehicle, but that wasn't a vehicle that neither one of them drives. So how were they able to figure out what vehicle they're in? And the family was the first one to find them. So everybody started speculating on that. And, I kind of shift and blame, like, how did the family know? The family were the first ones to discover them. Well, think about it. They're actually out there looking for their missing relatives. If they found them first, they found them first before anybody else did. But there's so much that everybody's thrown on this case. And sometimes, having an opinion and having an assumption about things can take things too far, and it doesn't allow the family to grieve. It doesn't give the family the appropriate time to sit there and be like, man, we just found our loved ones that are no longer here, that have passed away in very unfortunate circumstances the cops can't even figure out just yet. They're just giving bits and pieces, saying what they found, what they discovered. The autopsy is going to come back. I can't even find out the article if the baby survived or not. So, I hope the baby did, because in the event that she did pass away by the hands of others and that baby had to suffer from that as well, and we got somebody out there or a group of people, whoever the suspects really are, that targeted this young couple, even a pregnant girl who was 9 months pregnant, were able to target somebody like that and just overlook the fact that little girl had a baby on the way, and they still took her life with the baby still inside of her, damn near ready to enter this world. That may or may not. So a lot of people were like, oh man, that's, when he was probably a thug, he was probably robbing plugs too. So we don't know that yet. But when I seen this picture and I seen him posting his guns and posting the green bean, all the weaponry right there, and then she's posting a picture of it too, and this is 2023. This is what 2023 and 2024 are gonna look like. You got young couples that are thugged out. Everybody wants to be thugs until that thug life catches up to you. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say, man, what he got into it with the wrong people. He was connected to the wrong people. We're talking about Texas here. San Antonio, Texas. There's a lot of gangs out there. There's a lot of weight pushers out there. There's a lot of crime out there. Texas is a big state of crime, believe it or not. And whatever he did to instigate a situation where somebody, if that's the case, somebody did retaliate towards him and caught him slipping with his BM, or his future baby mama, should I say, it's very unfortunate, because if that's the case, I'm just saying if, don't like to make really assumptions. I'm saying if that's the case, then you brought a lifestyle upon yourself. That's one thing, but having a 9-month-old pregnant girlfriend and you're keeping her by your side, knowing you're living this kind of lifestyle, it's going to put her as a primary target as well. It's going to subject her to certain conditions where she might suffer the retaliation. She might suffer the pain and agony that you bring to your life by your actions and your decision making. That's what a lot of these kids out here that want to be thugs in 2023, 2024. Yeah, you're gangbanging all you want on social media, flashing guns, trying to look cool, instigating situations, robbing plugs, doing this, doing that. Somebody's eventually they're going to step up to the plate and retaliate. They're going to get their get backs. You know, they're going to spin the block. They're going to come back around. And you're going to get a lot of people caught up around you. In the same sense that I did when I did my robberies. Before they caught me, they police raided my house, my mother's house. She had no idea I was doing robberies. My brother had no idea that I was doing robberies. None of my family knew I was doing nothing. They just thought I was in the streets partying. And when they finally realized it, man, they thrashed my mom's house. They harassed my brother, kept pulling over my brother. And then the more people, my enemies found out who my brother was and started picking on him and beating him up and targeting him. Even to this day, my brother gets targeted just for being my relative. So I know my actions from then, from past to present, still target my family every day. And I understand that. That's why I plan on moving my family out of the conditions that they're in, putting them in a safe haven like I placed myself, and think about the best interest of my family's safety. You know, some of these kids don't do that and don't realize that. So, like I said, if somebody else, if these two individuals, this cute young couple died at the hands of somebody else because of something that he might have did or he was involved in, then it's very unfortunate. Because look, 2023, 2024, whether it's gang members or just regular criminals, they're targeting innocent people. Just like we've seen it down south. They're targeting wives, they're targeting kids, they're targeting your girlfriend. They're just going overboard with the decisions that they're doing and the actions that they're taking towards, you know, oppositions, the ops, whatever they want to call it. But one comment stood out the most to me is, well, I think it was a woman. She was like, well, you want to date thugs, that's what you get. And in my head, I'm like, man, for 1 second, I get it. Social media, you know, we have the comment section on YouTube where people, you know, either love me or they hate me. Instagram, same thing. You got the comment section. People are going to like it, love it, hate it, give their opinion. TikTok. Social media has given everybody an opportunity to have a platform to have something to say. If they want to say anything in particular about any situation, even if it's a funny video. So you got a woman criticizing a woman that's no longer here. And I don't know whether or not the baby, you know, survived or not. We'll find out later. Saying, hey, man, that's what you get. Because you want to be over there dating a thug. And then you want to post a picture, a selfie of you and your beautiful baby that's still in your stomach while your boyfriend's right there with 2 guns, just trying to look thugged out, and you guys wanted your social media presence to look like you were hella cool. And then everybody was saying that he had took a picture with him holding stacks of money. And they were like, well, look, man, times is hard, bro. You out here flashing all your money like you balling like that when people ain't. People are looking for a lick. That's very true. But let me get to the first point. I'm like, bro, there was no sympathy for this young girl. Like I said in the video before, yeah, you got a lot of women out here. Women, that's their attraction. Guys with tattoos, felons, thugs. You know, there's a viral song on TikTok. It's like, she likes gangsters. She likes thugs. She likes the ones that come out and sell drugs. Come on. And I seen so many women will sing that song, and that song went viral. And it's beautiful women that just repeating that trend because they like gangsters. They like thugs. I mean, a woman has a preference. Doesn't mean she has to be subjected and targeted because of that preference. There's a lot of people in this world that don't like big girls, that would date only bad girls or skinny women. But if I want to date big girls and I like chunky girls because I think they're cute and I think they're awesome to be around, does that make me nasty? No, just I have my preference. Everybody has a preference. So if she just likes this individual because of the way he carries himself, the way he conducts himself, the way he talks, and if, in this particular case, if he had that stack of money and he was getting money somewhere, women are attracted to the concept of money. It just shows to me that people, all these incidences that we talk about, people are quick to just be judgmental. Let's all take a moment and just sit here and think like, man, there was a young girl that was 9 months pregnant who lost her life. She don't get to see her baby. If the baby survives or if the baby passed with her, she didn't get to see her baby. I'm pretty sure at some point during that whole thing, that when she seen her man thugging it out, whatever, she wanted to be a mom at some point and wanted to see this baby and hold this baby in her arms. And what tripped me out, right, is that a lot of people are pointing out the fact that, oh, man, last year around Christmas time, he caught a domestic violence case on her, but the court permitted that he was able to see her. So they started throwing that around like, hey, man, well, she's allowing this dude to beat on her and she's still with him, woo, and got pregnant by him and such and such and such. I'm like, bro, that's her prerogative. If it was a situation that got bad and it caught a domestic violence case and it went there, but she found a reason to forgive him or she found a reason to go back to him, that's that woman's preference. But people were quick to point that out and just start criticizing her for that too. And I'm like, damn, she just passed away. We just found out she passed away. And we're quick to just pass so much judgment. All the guys, while you want to walk around with that stack of money, people are looking at you like a lick. That's what you get. Somebody probably tried to rob him. That's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. First of all, if you got money, the first thing you're going to do is go take a picture on and show everybody, man, I got $10,000, bro. I'm balling right now. Doing it big. Yeah. And there's going to be someone on the other side of that picture like, you know what? If I ever catch this for him, I'm going to take that 10 grand from him. So we can't even live luxurious. We can't even show our hard efforts, our hard work. So I can't walk around with a gold chain that I purchased to look nice and look decent for an outfit or a nice gold watch. Because there's somebody over there who's like, man, I want that watch. So us posting social media pictures is just giving other people an opportunity to look at us like a lick. So all our hard-earned work, all our hard effort, all our hard work, we can't even enjoy our money peacefully and wisely and showcase it to show like we're doing better in life than we were last year, than the year before, than when we first started. Because there's always going to be a hater on the other side like, man, I want that. I ain't got that, but he got that and I got access to him, so I'm going to take it from him. That's the world we live in, where we'd rather rob each other than to go out there and really work hard for it and enjoy it and appreciate it knowing that you work for it. Instead, I'm going to go steal it from him. I'm going to go rob it from him. Trust me, I was 18 years old. Robbed everything you can think of. Did so many robberies, took from so much people. But now that every time that I earn my paycheck, I'm proud of it. It may not be a $10,000 stack where I could take a picture of it, but that check paid the bills, roof over my head, food in my refrigerator. I may only have like 2 pairs of shoes, 3 pairs of shoes. I may only buy Pro Clubs because I get them 3 for $20. Hey, to me, that's good. I got a car payment. That's it. I got a car. I'm good. It was just a trip, right? Because I wasn't going to do a video about it until people kept showing me and they said shooting me videos. And they're like, talk about it, bro. It deserves some type of recognition. It deserves to be addressed. But the more and more I read into it, the more and more I seen people's comments, and they were just quick to be judgmental. Oh, he probably did this. He probably did that. He just, look at his brother. His brother died for this reason. He was probably doing the same thing. Like, none of us know that. This case is brand new. It's fresh. I know one of the relatives went live, and he pretty much told everybody, stop asking me questions about my brother. I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm not going to address it because they were accusing the family of something. I don't know what they were accusing the family of, but I didn't even want to dive into that much. I guess we just live in a society where no matter what it is, we're all just going to judge each other, huh? We're all just going to criticize each other. We're all going to just point fingers at each other. No matter what I say and what I do on YouTube, I got to have a lot of people that support me, but there's always going to be that crowd right there ready to criticize me, ready to critique everything that I say, extract everything I say, call me a hypocrite. We just live in that kind of world. And that's something that we'll probably never get past. I think it's just going to get worse. But as long as we come together and show love to each other and appreciate each other and try to lift each other up instead of tearing each other down, that's the world that I look forward to becoming a part of, instead of just the ones where everybody, when they have something to say, we're just they're just becoming prejudgmental people. They're quick to be like, oh man, he did, that's what he gets. You know, he probably did something dumb. Karma came back around. We don't know what he did. The investigation, that's what the cops' job's for. I'm pretty sure when they figure everything out, they're going to announce it. If they find a suspect who did it, they're going to announce, finally get the story. But it just tripped me out how everybody was quick to criticize her for being with him, for taking pictures like this, and they were quick to criticize him like, you probably had it coming, bro. It's like, bro, like, whoa. It just trips me out, the world that we live in, man. That's what I wanted to point out to you guys, man. But condolences to the family. You know, my prayers go out to everybody for their unfortunate loss, man. It's a sad circumstance. But most importantly, bro, I don't get it. Like, who in their right state of mind would take the life of a young girl who's pregnant? That's the kind of scandalous world we live in. That's the kind of scandalous individuals that we're dealing with nowadays. Because I see so many articles that I want to talk about, but then I just pull away like, dude, just like recently, some dude, he took the life of his older sister. His older sister on Christmas Eve because he didn't like the Christmas gift she bought him. Her own younger brother smoked his older sister because of a Christmas gift. That's the world we live in today. It's a very sad reality, man. But I wanted to bring this story to you guys' attention, man. It was very unfortunate. So my prayers go out to the families once again. With that being said, like I always say, it's one life, one chance. When they got one chance to do this right, let's get it done. Peace.